Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of July 1st, 2026. I'm in a different place today. I'm getting some work done on my house, so I'm actually out on my patio. That being said, don't forget this is for entertainment purposes only, and please like, share, and subscribe because you might think you're subscribed and you're not. You know that kind of stuff happens, so just double check you're subscribed. Also, yeah, for entertainment purposes only. It's for the week of July 1st. I have all the astrological signs timestamped below, so you can go right to your sign and read your reading for the week. And with that, let's get started. Let me write down the timestamp with Aries. So here we go, Aries. This is for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see what we have for July 1st for Aries for July 1st, 2026. Let's see what we have. All right. I love it. Knight of Wands, first card. You're riding in, right? Riding in. Actually, this horse is like on its hind legs getting ready to move forward with some creative ideas. So just make sure that, yeah, you're ready to move forward. Just checking my flyaways here, whatever. You've got that energy. I just heard you're ready to pounce, right? And then you get this Fool card, which is like, yeah, ready to like take that leap. If you are in that position that you're ready to take the leap, you know, it might be time, only you know. And your outcome card here is the World card. This is going through, it's ending one phase successfully and going into another phase. So it might be a really nice new beginning for you, Aries. And you know, that's it. That's the cards for the week. So if you're thinking about moving forward on something, it might be time. All right, next up we have Taurus. This is Taurus for the week of July 1st. Oh, Taurus, July 1st, 2026. Here we go, Taurus. I am in a different room today, getting some work done on the house, but here we go. This is for Taurus for July 1st, 2026. Let's keep it moving. Taurus for July 1st, 2026. First card, Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, diligently, right? Turning out, you know, like you're that crafts person that you get it. You're doing what you need to do to get work done, and it's great. Second card here is this Fool card. Moving forward, right? Taking that leap. If it's time, it might be, I get the feeling like it just might be time to take that leap. And then the Four of Wands, moving into something new. This is like a commencement, right? From high school or college, a new baby, a new job, a wedding. So it really might just be time for you to move forward. And your bottom of the deck card, I love this, is the Six of Wands. This is the leader, you know, riding in with those creative ideas and not only just riding in with them, but implementing them so that they can start to, I just heard like ferment, like start to grow, start to help others. All right, so there we go. Next up is Gemini. This is Gemini for the week of July 1st, 2026. What do we have for Gemini for the week of July 1st, 2026? Gemini for the week of July 1st, 2026. Whoa, that card just flew out. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. Let's see what we have. A couple more shuffles here, Gemini. So that card. This is the card that flew out, this Five of Swords. This is like a bully. Either maybe you're being kind of in a bully mode, right? Just like, I've got to get things done, and that's fine because that happens. But you also may be the person who's just walking away from that bully, knowing that you have bigger and better things to do. Next card up is this King of Cups. I love this. It's like he's riding the waves, right? He knows, you know, he's the leader. He knows that emotions can go up and down, things ebb and flow. He sits here, he rides it. I love it. That's like the energy that I feel for you. Just riding it. I almost feel like, yeah, you're walking away from the bully. You're walking away from those issues that you just can't deal with anymore, that you can't control, you can't deal with them, you really can't help. Walking away, saying, yep, people need to learn their own lessons. And here you are. When you get into a situation where you can help, you help, right? When you get into a situation where you can provide balance, a little bit of balance in someone's life, you provide it. And then this bottom of the deck card, the Six of Cups, This is like being safe. These two little girls are in their grandmother's garden. They feel safe. They are safe. And you know, it's almost like feeling safe in this in what you have created. You know it has value. You know it helps people, and you know it also helps yourself. And it's just a beautiful, I get just a beautiful balance point, right? All right, next up is Cancer. This is Cancer for the week of July 1st, 2026. See what we have for Cancer for the week of July 1st, 2026. I'm in a different room, as you can see today, and I'm looking out and I can hear the birds. I'm looking out and watching the neighbors and their dogs outside. It's very nice. All right, here we go, Cancer. First card up. Three of Pentacles, working hard, but having some backing on that, right? Like I have things to do. It may not be your community. It might be your family. It might be like your community is backing you. You're creating a masterpiece, and they're almost like in some ways giving you the time to do that, or, you know, giving you that like, you know, don't bother mom. She's in her bedroom doing her whatever at her office doing her stuff. So I love that. Two of Cups, people, again, working with you. They're looking at each other. People are really like seeing eye to eye. Four of Cups, so you feel like you're still missing something. If that's the case, I just heard keep moving forward, because that answer is going to be coming to you. You may not love the answers in front of you. There's nothing wrong with them, but they're kind of like, you know, maybe blah, blah, but you might very well have a new answer coming forward. So I just heard just keep moving forward. All right. Next up is Leo. This is Leo, excuse me, for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see what we have for Leo for the week of July 1st, 2026. Ooh, Leo for the week of July 1st, 2026. This is a new setting. I don't think I'm going to use it, but I kind of like it because you probably can hear the birds out there. I have the window open. It's kind of nice. Okay, first card up, Leo. Here's the Lover's card. It's like, do you have a new significant other? Do you have one in your life? Maybe one's coming. But whoever it is you're seeing eye to eye, that can be somebody personally in your personal life. It can be a work person, right? But you have like eye to eye. But you also, I love this because I'm not going to hold, well, I can hold this card, I guess. There's this volcano back here, right? It's almost like this bubbly energy where it's like, you know, when you guys get together, it's like a volcano happens, right? Creative ideas are flowing, having fun with them. I really love that. Ten of Swords, staying away from the things in your life that have like felt like stabbed you in the back, right? The sun is rising. This person's been stabbed in the back in the past. Using those lessons to know that it's time to move on from some people, some things, and it's just fine. And then this Two of Cups, seeing eye to eye with people. See, you have this Lover's card seeing eye to eye, and then you have this Two of Cups seeing eye to eye. With this Caduceus here, it might be seeing eye to eye with somebody in your physician, someone who's helping you, you know, with your health, something like that. But really starting to really, I just heard like, carve out the people that don't work for you, carve out the issues and situations that don't work for you, moving forward with a new group of people that you see eye to eye with and that you can get a lot of things done with. All right, next up is Virgo. This is Virgo for the week of, I just hit my stand here, whoops. Virgo for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see what us Virgos have going on. As you know, I'm a Virgo. Let's see what we have, what we could potentially have going on, right? I'm going to give the cards a couple of shuffles. You know what? I'm going to actually reshuffle these cards. I very, very rarely do this, but I really don't feel like I shuffled them enough. And I'm just like, yeah, I just feel like I basically got the same cards, which might be the same, you know, if you want to read the Leo reading, you can certainly read that, but I just feel like, yeah, don't think I shuffled them enough. And I very rarely do that. I'll read them again if I have to, but no, it wasn't the message. Okay, here we go. Knight of Wands. Jumping off like from this creative point of view, right? Having a new creative idea, moving forward, getting ready to jump forward with it. I love that. Taking the time and the energy too, I just heard, of writing down, like kind of taking the time of setting out like a plan, a template. Doesn't have to be followed exactly. It won't be followed exactly, but just making sure that you have that template in place, you know, if possible, as to what this plan is to move forward. Six of Wands coming in like the leader, right? Coming in, people are helping. We've got things going on. We're moving forward. I love this, moving forward on this beautiful white horse. Again, having the backing that we need, right, to move forward. But then this Nine of Swords, I feel like something tugs at us and holds us back. Oh my gosh, at least for me, something like that fear, that anxiety, right? But then the bottom of the deck card is this King of Cups, which I heard, ride the fear, ride the anxiety, don't worry about it, move forward. Obviously, take it, because sometimes when those things come up, there's something that it's telling us, right, that we need to know or need to do. But you know what? Moving forward, I just heard acknowledging the fear, but knowing that it might just be time to move forward. And I just heard on a lot of fronts. So whatever that means to you. All right, next up here we have Libra. This is Libra for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see, what do we have for Libra for the week of July 1st, 2026? Libra, all my Libra friends. I have a lot of Libras around me. Leos, Libras. Three of Swords, kind of having a broken heart on something, right? What's coming up that has broken your heart in the past, but that you're coming out of it? Here's the light, right? We're coming out of that broken heart. But what lessons do we learn? And, you know, and who did it? And why did it happen? And how did we react to it? Taking some time, I think, to really analyze something that's happened that really kind of, I just heard that shook us, right? Then this Ten of Cups card coming in. Beautiful emotional stability, being with family. You know, yeah, broken heart, but then, you know what, but it's all good, right? Things are good, moving forward. And then this Page of Cups, being discerning though, I think, as we move forward, you know, having that broken heart, but knowing things are good, but also saying, next time around, I'm going to do it differently, or I'm going to protect myself more. So, just, I don't know, keeping that message in mind, I just heard, as you move forward this week. All right, next up is Scorpio. This is Scorpio for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. This is Scorpio for the week of July 1st, 2026. First card up is this Judgment card, like coming out, seeing the light, right? You've almost maybe been like locked in, haven't seen everything, haven't seen the light. That card is saying, come on out. Here's the light. Here's what you need to do to move forward, taking some burdens off of you. But I just heard, but adding some in the sense of, now that you see the light, you can see the things that need to be dealt with, and you can deal with them. Five of Swords, the bully card. People that maybe you need to deal with now. Now you can see the light. Now you can see who maybe has been holding you back, or who hasn't been backing you as much as they can be. This isn't like a personal vendetta to go on. This is just to acknowledge those things and know as you move forward, like, who's on my team, who isn't, who's working with me, who isn't. And then this King of Cups card in this outcome position, knowing that, yes, you have all these, you know, the ebbs and flows. There's some people that are backing you, some people aren't, maybe some people aren't 100%, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know what, the King knows this. The King is in that leadership position and rides the waves and moves forward. Bottom of the deck card is this High Priestess card. This is a high intuition card. Listening to your gut feeling, following your intuition, right? And also knowing that there might be something that has been hidden from you, but now that is opening, right? You're going to see the light on an issue. So there we go. Next up here is Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius for the week of Sagittarius for July? Whoa, that card, I don't know what it is, but we're going to keep it. Oh, okay. Those three cards all flipped out. This is Sagittarius for the week of July 1st, 2026. This is the order they fell out in. Seven of Pentacles, looking, what can I cut out? What can I nurture? What can I cannot cut out? Like what's the dead weight is what I heard. Almost more than what you can nurture. I'm hearing cutting out the dead weight. This Queen of Pentacles card, staying grounded while you do it, right? Staying grounded, knowing your value, keeping your resources like in line. You don't have to, you know, sometimes we have to cut things out, but we don't need to like do it in a detrimental way to ourselves or to others, right? So keeping that in mind, doing it in a like a soft no is what I'm hearing. And then the Hierophant card, moving forward, getting ready, understanding your leadership abilities, understanding who you are, and able to teach others and to move forward and to implement like this new way of I just heard this new, like your new lightness of being, right? You're cutting things out that are like, I saw anchors or weights. You're cutting some of those out. If not, well, not all of them. None of us will probably cut out all of our things that weigh us down. Cutting that out and moving forward to a new lightness as we move forward. All right, next up is Capricorn. Here we go, Capricorn. What do we have for the week of July 1st, 2026? Capricorn for July 1st. 2026. Oh, the cards are flying all over. Let me give it a couple of shuffles. Moving forward, you might have a new significant other coming into your life, but this is also a card of moving forward with like trust, innocence, honesty, abundance. I love that, bringing that in to maybe your life, understanding the amount of abundance that you have that you can share or just move forward with and enjoy. Sometimes it's not so much that we have to share and help. It's sitting back and giving gratitude and enjoying what we have. Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're like the master craftsperson in what you do, doing things well, doing things with precision, doing things quickly. You've got this, you can move forward. Five of Wands, really, you know, in training. Is there something new that you want to start? I almost get the feeling with these cards that you've accomplished something and now it's time to move forward to do something else. This is like, to me, a training card, or it's even a card of like gossiping around the water cooler, cutting out the gossip time and moving forward on some new endeavors. Capricorn is maybe where you need to be. So there we go. Next up here is Aquarius. Let's see what we have for Aquarius for the week of July 1st, 2026. Aquarius for the week of July 1st, 2026. Aquarius for the week of July 1st, 2026. Oh, Aquarius for the week of July 1st. Ooh, I'm having just a hard time shuffling these cards. I'm sorry about that. All right. First card we have here is this Judgment card. Like, all of a sudden, like, seeing the light on something, right? All of a sudden, like, you know, you see the light, you're moving forward, and it's something that I just feel like you've really been in the dark for a while. By seeing that light, you have this Empress energy kind of come out. This abundance, you're like, oh, I get it now, right? Now I know where to move forward. You have this abundance, this fertility, love, unconditional love, right, to move forward. And then this Hangman, I just heard like, it's time now. He's hanging here, getting enlightened, looking at things from a new perspective. But now it's like, yes, I can move on, right? I see now. I see, I can move on. And you have gotten the enlightenment. And I just feel like maybe something that's been holding you back for a while in some area of your life might be time to let that go. And it might be because you've learned from it, right? And now it's time to let it go and move on. And here we go now with Pisces. This is Pisces for the week of July 1st, 2026. What do we have for Pisces for the week of July 1st, 2026? Pisces for the week of July 1st, 2026. Let's see what we have for Pisces for July 1st, 2026. the Fool card, right? Getting ready to move forward, taking that leap of faith. If you're ready, it might be time to take that leap of faith. I get this Swords card, this Four of Swords. Have you meditated on it enough? I just heard. And the answer would be probably, right? Like, yes, probably. It might be time to not meditate anymore and to move forward, to put the thoughts and the visions into action. The Empress card, love, abundance, fertility, unconditional love, good energy around things and around whatever you're working on. It is time to take that leap and move forward. It might be time, only you know. But there you go, my friends. That's our weekly astrology tarot card readings for the week of July 1st. I will be back tomorrow with our weekly energy readings and a 3-card pick. So until then, namaste.